The wreck drifted through the void, silent and broken. Once, it had been a human cruiser, designation HSS Valkyrie. Now it was nothing more than twisted steel and shattered glass, its hull scorched from plasma fire, its insignia faded beneath layers of cosmic dust. Dr. Vectal, the Canary Science Directorate, stood before the viewing pane of his research vessel, staring at the human ruin with a mix of awe and disgust. "They called this engineering," he muttered, his four hands clasped behind his back. The humans were long dead, or so the galaxy believed. Their wars had burned across the stars, leaving entire systems scarred. They had fought until the very end, until even the most powerful empires considered them extinct. Still, remnants drifted. Wreckage. Bones. Whispers. "Bring it aboard," Vectal ordered. The salvage drone swarmed out, attaching magnetic clamps and towing the wreck toward the docking bay. As the massive doors sealed shut, the air filled with the stench of oxidized metal and decay. Inside the ruin, lights flickered faintly. Power, impossibly, still lingered in dying circuits. The alien crew picked their way through the debris, documenting, scanning, avoiding what looked suspiciously like scorched handprints on the walls. Vectal's attention locked onto a small, blackened device half-crushed beneath a fallen beam. Rectangular. Burned but intact. He recognized it immediately. The humans had used such devices to record their final communications. A black box. He lifted it carefully, the surface still warm to the touch despite centuries adrift. "Bring it to the lab," he said, quietly. In the sterile brightness of the research chamber, the device hummed as it powered on, its systems ancient but stubbornly functional. Lines of alien text scrolled across the translator screens as Vectal's technicians worked, recovering audio data. One said, "Time index unknown, but this is human military code. Very old." Vectal's heart quickened. The Canary had always viewed humans as barbaric but fascinating, a case study in contradiction, a species so fragile they broke bones from falls, yet so persistent they colonized death worlds. He leaned closer. "Play it." At first, there was only static. Then a voice, rough and broken, pushed through the distortion. "This is Captain Elias Ward of the Valkyrie. If anyone's hearing this, then we didn't make it." The voice paused, ragged breathing filling the silence. "We took heavy fire from the Zerati fleet. Hulls breached. Most of my crew's gone. I'm sealing the command deck and setting the distress beacon to repeat." The tone was calm. Too calm. "Tell them we gave as good as we got. Tell them humanity doesn't go quietly." The recording crackled, dipped into static, then returned. "Wait," the voice said quieter now. "If you're not one of ours, if you're the ones who did this." Vectal frowned, then listened closely. The next words were whispered, cold and deliberate. "If you're hearing this, we're behind you." The room fell silent. Vectal blinked. "That's it?" Some pathetic attempt at intimidation. But one of his assistants trembled. "Sir, there's a residual energy spike in the signal. It's transmitting." "What?" "Real-time broadcast. Low frequency. Subspace bleed." Vectal's mandibles clicked nervously. "You mean it's active?" "Yes, sir." "And wait," there's reply. The air grew heavier. The lights flickered. A new signal appeared on her console, faint but growing stronger. Not from the Valkyrie. From outside, the technician's voice cracked. Multiple contacts inbound. Unknown signatures. No IFF tags. Vectal spun toward the viewport and froze. Out in the black, shapes were emerging. Dozens of them. Cold, silent, moving with precision. Their hulls bore faded human insignia. Ships thought lost centuries ago. Their engines glowed faintly red, like the eyes of something long dead that had decided to wake again. "Impossible," Vectal whispered. "There are no human fleets left. None." Yet the ships moved closer, unhurried, like predators who already knew the outcome. On the comms, static burst again. The same voice. Repeat transmission confirmed. "We're behind you." Panic erupted on the bridge. Officers shouted, issuing commands, but the sensor screamed warnings faster than they could react. Power signatures rising. They're charging weapons. shields failing. The first blast tore through their port side, vaporizing 2 escorts instantly. A second pulse followed, precise and silent, cutting through armor like paper. Vectal stumbled as the ship lurched. Return fire. Now! But nothing came. The systems locked, controls overridden. On every screen, the same human message pulsed in glowing text. We're behind you. The human ships did not speak. They did not taunt. They simply dismantled the Canary vessel piece by piece, methodical and merciless. Vectal stared at the black box, still humming on the lab table. This was bait, he realized. They left it for us. He stumbled backward as the viewport filled with light, white, blinding, final. Then silence. When rescue teams arrived weeks later, they found only debris, no survivors, no transmissions, only the shattered remains of the Canary ship drifting beside the Valkyrie, their wrecks now orbiting each other in eerie stillness. But the black box survived. When another salvage team recovered it, it played a single line of audio, distorted, damaged, but unmistakably human. If you're hearing this, we're still behind you. And somewhere in the dark, something replied.